Hey guys, it's Kat Kogan from Fix It Physio and good Monday morning. I'm just have a little bit of a chat to you again today. You would have seen that we did a series on ski exercises or boarding exercise to get you guys ready. We did those a little while ago so that you could get on board and you could get some strength in your legs and your body, just so that when you get down there, you're not being underdone. So as Aussies, let's face it, how many of us just go down for an annual holiday to the snow? Right? Heaps of us. There are the people that go down each weekend to get conditioned or go down for the season, but most of us are down there on a family holiday. And I think if you agree, type in yes below. All right, so on top of that, heaps of us just go, yeah, I skied last year, I'm skiing this year. How much prep do we do? So we've already sort of covered that in our other videos. And if you didn't see them, make sure you just pop back and have a look at them. There's some great ideas in there for some really good exercises. But today, what I thought I would have a quick chat about is, do we warm up? Okay, so if we go and we play hockey on the weekend, netball on the weekend, if we're in a footy team, rugby team, if we're basically going and doing athletics or swimming, we warm up, don't we? We don't sort of just rock up and jump on the field, okay? So when we go down to our holidays, tell me how many of you have actually seen someone warming up? Yeah, we pretty don't do it, do we? We get out the car, we're carrying skis, we're carrying all our kids, got beanies, got goggles falling off on the ground, we're picking those up, we tell the kids not to walk in the puddles because we're in Australia. Anyway, basically the warm-up is something that we sort of do on the slopes. So there's some really good evidence around warm-up now that should be dynamic. That's great. And also, look, there is some argument about getting on the slope and doing a warm-up run. That is great, okay? I'm not saying that that isn't good, but let's face it, how much of us use that run as a warm-up run? You know, we first of all stand in a queue for a while, get on a chairlift, then we're at the top and we're cold again, right? So we sort of have to think about how we're getting our bodies ready for this activity. And it is a holiday, yes, granted, but you know what? It is a sport. So let's get a bit serious about it. So some of the things that you could do some squats, you could do some squat jumps, you could do some leg swings, but make sure it is dynamic. But if you really don't want to do any of that before you jump on your skis, seriously, at least do a green run, which is a warm-up run, okay? So don't get caught up into the quick, let's get over to Zali's as quick as we can, or before it gets chewed out. Let's do some of that warm-up. The season I worked down at the snow, the amount of injuries we saw was incredible. And again, people were thinking we're on holidays here, we shouldn't be getting injured. So let's try and be safe down at the snow. Enjoy your holiday. We often sometimes, the adults out there, a little bit under the weather at the start of the day as well, because we are on holidays. So just take all that into account. And the other thing that we see is dehydration. So make sure that you are drinking. It is water. It is really hard to stay hydrated sometimes when it's cold because we don't feel like having a drink. So each time you stop, grab some water. You know, you'll see people skiing and boarding now with camelbacks on. That's a great idea, but obviously if you don't have one, just make sure that you're having some fluids during the day. Not always coffee, not always alcohol. Just make sure that you are rehydrating as best you can. So even just get up in the morning with your brekkie, making sure you're having some water. Okay, so safe ski holiday. Hope that hasn't been too boring for you, but let's get in and warm up. I might just show you a few little exercises if I can change where I'm putting this. Let me just chuck this over here now. There we go. So some of those exercises that I was talking about is you can just get in and do some squats. You know, just put your boots on walk mode if you want to. So that's pretty easy, right? Do 20 or so of those. Okay, you can do some calf raises. All right, do some jogging just like this. So you're just getting some movement going. And then you can do some squat jumps as well, okay? So they're quite easy. Hard to do in ski boots, I wouldn't do heaps of them. Now the other thing that I recommend is just some leg swings, okay? Again, I wouldn't be doing those with your skis on, obviously. All right, but just getting in and getting some of that nerve tissue sliding. So head down, nice and relaxed. And then if you want to do some quad, you can swing, get your leg back, okay? Again, nice and controlled through your pelvis, not losing your back. But just keep it active. Make sure you do some stuff in the morning. The end of the day is when you should be doing some rolling. If you haven't skied for a year, do some trigger pointing in your glutes. Again, we've got videos on those. And just do some static stretching around the fire. Most of all, have a fantastic holiday. Stay safe. August is looking good. and have a fantastic ski. See you later. Bye.